everybody. It's Brian at Cosmic Vinyl here. Doing a quick contest entry. Just going to be a quick video, but Metal Mickey celebrating his 500 subs by having a contest with 4 or 5 questions. So actually found out about this by going on Cloudy Milder's channel, and which led me to Mickey's channel, which I subbed to, and now proceeding to binge watch all his videos. God, I love discovering new channels that I can just spend the whole day like rocking out to videos, checking out new vinyl. So, but anyway, he's got a contest with some questions that I'm going to try and tackle here and show some albums for my answers. What we're listening to behind me is Warrant. This is Dirty, Rotten, Filthy, Stinkin' Rich. I actually got this really cheap because I don't have the cover. I have the inner sleeve and the original record, and the record's in great shape, so if there's anybody out there that might have a cover that they'd be willing to part with, I'd be willing to buy one. But yeah, I need a cover. I don't even care what condition it's in, just so I can get a cover for this thing. But anyway, I love this record, so Warrant, Dirty, Rotten, Filthy, Stinkin' Rich. So the contest goes as follows. There was 5 questions, and you have to be subbed to Mickey's channel, which it's Metal Mickey. It's pretty easy to find. I'm not sure how to put the link in there, but you'll find video. Just type in Mickey's 500 and a bunch of videos will come up. So the first question is, name a band that should have gotten more attention than they did get. For me, that is, I could have went with, I'm going with this one. This is Hanoi Rocks. Hanoi Rocks, I felt like we're even pioneers for the whole 80s glam rock, hair metal, whatever you want to call it, thing. A lot of the LA bands give kudos to Hanoi Rocks as being one of their main influences. And I feel like these guys should have been way bigger, but unfortunately, one of their members, a fella named Razzle, was killed in a car wreck with Vince Neil. I'm sure you all know that story, and if you don't, just type in Vince Neil car accident, you'll figure it out. But yeah, Hanoi Rocks drummer was killed in that accident, and I don't think I think they made it maybe an attempt to continue forward, but just never had the same enthusiasm, I think, about it. I think they're together in some form or another right now, with Michael Monroe as the lead singer. But yeah, I feel like this band should have been way bigger. Hanoi Rocks. And this is their 2 Steps from the Move record, which I really enjoyed. The second question is, name a band that got more attention than it deserved. There was a couple, 2 or 3 that came to mind. The one of them was great. I thought about Great White. I just really never really thought that they were kind of a Zepp rip-off, and they got a little more attention than I thought they deserved. And I was gonna say, I'm probably gonna get crucified for this. But I am just not a fan of this guy. It's Ted Nugent. Yep. I just feel like his whole thing, all the records all sound the same to me. It's either something about a gonzo or something about a wang dang or a ding dang ding dong or whatever. It's all the same shtick. Granted, he's a great player, a great musician, great performer. Never mind his, his politics or whatever. But I've just always thought that Ted Nugent was overrated. I'm a fan of like Cat Scratch Fever and Stranglehold. Love those songs. But like the Wango Tango and all that, just it all sounds the same to me. This is actually a pretty nice album. Still in the shrink with the hype sticker, nice price sticker with and the $5.99. This is actually a really good shape for this record. If anybody's interested in this or any other of my 5 or 6 Nugent albums, feel free to get a hold of me. Overrated. The next question was, oh, by the way, sorry, Scott Waters. I know you're a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of you, and no offense to you. I know you're a big fan of Ted Nugent. So, not that Scott Waters is probably ever gonna watch my video, but an album that brings back happy memories. I could have used so many albums for this, but I'm choosing one of my favorite bands and one of their albums. This is Blue Oyster Cult. The album is called Cultosaurus Erectus. Actually, the album that I wanted to use for this by Blue Oyster Cult was Fire of Unknown Origin, and unfortunately right now I do not have that. Somehow I've lost that from my collection. I could have sworn I had it. I've got one coming in the mail that I won on eBay, but it didn't arrive in time for this video, so I'm going with this record. I really, me and my friends used to rock this record all the time on cassette or whatever, and it's got the song Black Blade, which I really like, and the Marshall Plan is on here. Unknown Tongue, which is a great song to end this record, but always liked Blue Oyster Cult. They're a song that takes me back to high school days, and we used to listen to this a lot. Used to like to look at the record to try and find the symbol that they always put there. They're like cross with the hook on the bottom. In fact, it's right there on the jet plane there. It's pretty small, but it's on this album cover. Anyway, yeah, I used Blue Oyster Cult as my band, my memory band, and this is my memory album I'm using. The next question was an album that you haven't listened to all the way through. There's probably a few records in my collection that I never listened to all the way through. I think I have a Honeymoon Suite album in there that maybe I haven't listened to all the way. Shooting Star. There might be some Bad Company records in there. There's probably a few. But I went with this. This is the Vinnie Vincent Invasion. This is, and don't get me wrong, I like some of the stuff off of this record. Vinnie tends to get a little bit masturbatory with his guitar playing. It's pretty self-indulgent. In fact, if you look at interviews with like Dana Strum and Mark Slaughter after they broke away from Vinnie when they were in this band, they'll tell you that it was all about him, all about Vinnie, and all about these crazy solos that went on forever until they drove everybody from the auditorium that they were playing in. So, but anyway, I chose this record. I don't even know if I can name any deep cuts off of this. So yeah, this is my record. I like this record though, but I just don't like all of it. That's the one. This is my hardest one. I just do not have any records with a dog on the cover. I guess Metal Mickey loves dogs, and I'm a dog lover. I have 2 of my own, a couple of Chihuahuas. One's a bigger Chihuahua, one's a smaller one. One's name is Coco, one's name is Lucy. Love my dogs. I've had dogs all my life. I had a hell of a time finding. I actually have a Blue Oyster Cult record, which is the ETI, Blue Oyster Cult ETI Live. I already showed that album in a recent video. I didn't want to show it again. So I took a cheesy way out, and this is the album that I'm showing, Nazareth, Hair of the Dog. It's got dog in the title, and I don't know, are those demon dogs? Possibly. They have bat wings or whatever, but it's called Hair of the Dog, so maybe those creatures right there are just like devil dogs or whatever. So yeah, they're probably not the cuddly man's best friend dogs that Mickey was looking for, but this is all I got to offer. I know it's a cheat, but that's what it's going to be, Nazareth, Hair of the Dog. So that's going to wrap up my my video for the contest for MetalMickey's 500 subs. Mickey, if you get a chance to watch this, I'm a new sub to your channel, but looking forward to binging your videos tomorrow. I'm supposed to be doing my work at work tomorrow, so yeah, congratulations on the 500 subs. I only hope to maybe get 100 if I can. So anyway, thank you and peace out.